Hey there, everybody. Don Evans here from WatchReport.com. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Haigh and Hastings. I believe I'm saying that right. A viewer pointed out that it should be Hastings, not Hastings. So my apologies for that. So this is the M2 diver from Haigh and Hastings, or Hastings. I can't get it straight. I want to say Hastings all the time. Some of you might remember this was one of my first watch reviews back when I started with WatchReport.com in 2014. And I showed it to you on a bunch of different straps and pointed out everything, and hope I gave you a good look at this watch. So you might be wondering why I'm showing it to you again. Well, this isn't going to be a full review. There will not be a written review accompanying that. I will put a link below to my original review, and you could check that out. Actually, I'll just put the little eye in the upper right hand of the screen as I've been doing, and you could click that and go to the full review of this. Like I said, I did that over 2 years ago. So the watch is still the same. You're still getting a 44mm case, 53mm lug to lug, 13mm thick with 22mm lug width. It has a Seiko NH35 automatic movement, and you do get a sapphire crystal. There has been some updates to it. So when Haigh and Hastings sent me their classic range for review, which I reviewed here just a couple of weeks ago, they also sent me one of these because it's updated a little bit, and I just wanted to point out and give a look to you what's updated. As you can see, there's a bracelet here in the background, which I will show it to you on as well. So there are 5 different bezel combinations and 15 different rubber straps that you could choose from with this model. This, of course, is the black rubber strap, and it does have a dive clasp on it. As you can see, I have not cut it to fit. So the way you would do this is you would cut off sections and then put the pin in there, and then put it back into the clasp until you got it for a good fit on your watch, or on your wrist, excuse me. You can see you have the branding there, Haigh and Hastings. This does have a solid screwed out case back. Very tool diver-ish. So the updates are, one of the updates you'll see is the hands. On the model I originally reviewed, it had sword style hour and minute hand. As you can see, these are more of your block style hands. I kind of actually like the look. I love that blue second hand that matches this blue aluminum bezel. And as I said, you have a bracelet. It is an H-link bracelet with a combination of brushed and polished finishes. And it only has this style of clasp on it. But we'll get to that in a minute. So I'm going to give you a good look at it here. We'll rotate the bezel. As I said, I've already done a full review on this model, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. You see that the bezel ratchets very nicely, very firm and crisp. Let's undo the crown here. Okay, check it out. Really no wobble there. Pretty good. So let's screw that crown back down here. So I'm going to cut the video off right here. I'm going to switch this rubber strap out to the bracelet and show you what it looks like on that, and then we'll talk about the bracelet a little bit more. Alright, there we are back, and as you can see, I have installed the stainless steel H-link bracelet on it. Now, look wise, you take a look at this. You know, they matched it up here with the way the lugs are done, and looks pretty good. Couple of things that I'd like to point out, though. I think it does look great, but not the best bracelet in my opinion for you know, a dive watch. One, I would have liked to, this is just my personal opinion, I'd like to see those H-links not be polished, keeping with the brushed theme of the rest of the watch. with that tool diver look. And also, of course, this clasp, which you could see is just your standard push to play and clasp. I'm not sure why they didn't go with the dive watch clasp on here. You know, it doesn't have to be a ratchet and clasp or anything, but you know, it's pretty much similar to the style clasp that they have on here. Would better suit this watch, in my opinion. I also think you'll be able to size it better to your wrist if it had a more standard style clasp on it. That being said, again, it does look good on this bracelet. And if you're not somebody that actually dives and, you know, it's not important to you, then maybe you don't care. And, you know, if you like stainless steel bracelets on a watch, maybe you know, this is the route you want to go. If not, as I said, they always have the rubber straps. Really, I just wanted to show you the updated look on this. You have the updated, you know, they do include a stainless steel bracelet now if you want one. And I wanted to show you the new handset. Even though I've done a full review on this, let me just give you a quick look on my 7.5-inch wrist. As you can see, I do not have this bracelet sized, so it's going to be a little loose here on my wrist, but I just wanted to give you an idea of the watch on a 7.5-inch wrist. 44 millimeters, 53 millimeter lug to lug. You know, it's still a good looking watch. I definitely like this blue dial, blue second hand with the new hour and minute hand combination. And as I said, look wise on the bracelet, you know, the bracelet and the case does look very nice. I just would like to have seen, you know, a couple of things done differently with it. So if you like this though, check out the Haigh and Hastings website. The price on this is $398. Haigh and Hastings has been nice enough to offer our viewers a discount. So the discount will work on any of their watches on the website. This one, their classic line that I recently reviewed, and another watch, another model that is available. The code will give you 25% off and is watch25. That is the code. So if you're interested in this or any one of their watches, want to pick it up, by all means do so. Again, I'm not pushing you into buying you a watch. Makes no difference to me whether you buy this or any of their watches. I just want to make that clear. But they were nice enough to offer the discount code, so I am passing it along. Watch 25 will give you 25% off. Thank you very much, guys. Check us out on our next review. Follow us on social media. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. As always, leave a like or a comment here and subscribe to our YouTube channel to never miss another review. This has been Don Evans for WatchReport.com.